Good evening, all. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. As you can see, we look as if we're in black and white because the notices, well, can you believe it, are in black and white. I had a disaster yesterday. My my printer decided to pack up, and I thought, oh, well, not to worry. I'll get another one. And it arrived today. And I went literally about half an hour ago, and I went to print this off, and I can't get it to print off in colour. So we're in black and white, but you'll make up for it with the card today. But yeah, we're in black and white. So we have got lots to show you. Some of it is bringing in stuff we've already had, but we have got a beautiful new EasyFrame. We've got a lovely new flower. We've got a wonderful new sentiment, and we've got a revamped leaf frond duo. Okay. I'm also going to be using, as it shows there, the Spring Meadow and Charming Check duo design paper pad. So you may well already have that because that's not new at all. And the leaf frond duo, you may well have the old one and be quite happy with the old one. But I'll show you the difference in size. They are a little bit bigger, the ones that I've got now. Okay, so let me show you what we have got. So we have got the new tapered square EasyFrame. So a set of 2 frames, which is the standard. They measure 14 centimetres by 14 centimetres approximately. And we are, oh, thank you very much, Maximumcrafts. We are putting, if you're here with the chat, we are putting that on the side so that you can see where the direct links are. So 2 frames, and the idea of them is that you can cut them out individually so that you've got one of each, or even better, that we put them together and we make a very posh frame to frame anything, really, anything at all. So designed to fit within the space of a 6x6 card, but equally today I'm going to be doing it in a 7x7. So that is the tapered square EasyFrames. Then I'm going to bring in all 3 of the others. So we've got, let's put them to one side. We've first of all got the new Gerbera flower, 2 sizes and quite nice large ones. Lots of petals to them, just like a Gerbera, which I think is really nice. 3 different sizes of centres, which can be put together or can be put separately, whichever you prefer, and a cheeky little bee that's in there as well. So that's your Gerbera flower. Now, I've also got some new centres to go in with the flower. I'll show you those in a minute, but there's some new centres to go into the flower as well. So then, moving that along, we have got, now you can't really see that, but we have got With Love. Set of 2 dies. I'm going to keep mine together, but they cut out separately, and they cut out like this. So I have said to you before that I've brought in a small range at the moment. Can't see that very well, can you? Small range at the moment of sentiments because I wanted to have some swirly sentiments. And this is the latest one. So we had Enjoy Your Day, and now we've got With Love. So obviously can be used separately, but it is something that I think is really very, very pretty. And yes, June, thank you. I love the font too. It's really nice. I've got one more to show you, not today, but just to see how well these go. The Enjoy My Day, or Enjoy Your Day, I should say, has completely sold out, but it is on order again because you seem to like the font. And as I said, I did too. So that is your With Love. And then, as I said, the leaf fronds. Now, these leaf fronds are a set of 2, so that you've got one facing one way and one facing the other. And I'm just going to put the ones that we used to have, I wanted to be slightly bigger, next to it. Just grab it here. So this is this one. Let me show you in comparison. So this is the new one. and this is the old one. So if I put that on, you can see, hopefully, that it is a little bit bigger. I just wanted it to have a slightly bigger one, so it's just about 1 centimetre bigger and 1 centimetre wider, 1.5 centimetres wider, something like that. Oh, excuse me. But equally, I think very lovely. And if you haven't got the old ones, which are no longer available, you might want the new ones, or you might want them anyway. So I do, because I'm going to make a little stunning card for you today using all of the above, all of what we've got. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So let's start off with, let me just remind you of the Spring Meadow and Charming Check. So this is the paper pad that I'm going to use. It's the duo one, so it's got 2 sides, and that's got, as it says, Spring Meadow, so flowers and bits and pieces, and then a beautiful sort of a pastel check, really. It's called Charming Check, but it's a pastel sort of colour that's in the side there. So this is not new. This is one that is one of my favourites. So it's back out again. And I have chosen to use this one, which is a pink. Doesn't show it quite so beautiful on my screen here as it is in real life. And the back of that is relevant because I wanted to pick out the colours of the pink and that sort of mauve. In fact, it's true purple. That's what that one is called. So let's bring in my card blank. I've got a 7 by 7 card blank. And I've first of all, as I said just now, chosen my true purple piece of card with, and that's 16.5 centimetres by 16.5 centimetres. And then I've gone in with the Spring Meadow. That's the other side. Don't want to use that side because with the flowers it's going to be lost, but I do want to use that side, which is the beautiful check. I've got it, as I said, in the sweet pink colour, so there's various different shades. It's the sweet pink colour, and I've cut that piece to 16 centimetres by 16 centimetres. So I'm just going to lay that down first and foremost onto my card. And then this one almost seems a shame, doesn't it, to cover it, I should say. But there's plenty in the pack, 48 sheets altogether, so it's pretty generous. And I hate to say it because I'm not so sure that my friends will be watching, but the smell of it, it smells gorgeous. But yeah, that's a little bit sad, I know. Okay, so that's my card so far. That's how it's going to be made so far. So then I'm going to take the new tapered square EasyFrames. As I said, or as always, you've got a larger one and then one that fits inside a smaller one. So all we need to do is decide which colour that we want to use. And in this case, I'm going to take a sheet of my sweet pink and I'm going to pop that onto there and then run that through my embossing my die cutting machine. Tape it into place. If I can get hold of it. Let me just do that. So we'll cut that one out. Oh, tell you what we will do at the same time. I'm going to put some flowers on there at the same time. So let's put some of those and some of those. I'm not 100% sure which ones that I will want to use just yet. So I'm going to put a bit of both on there to start off with. So we might as well get that all on there whilst we're here, haven't we? So let me just, oh, sorry, I need to clonk the camera. Let's just put those through. Now I have already cut out the smaller one in white. So I've put that through the hammered, no, that wasn't hammered, that was ordinary, just ordinary white card. And as you can see, it gives you that lovely tapered effect, just making that square frame just a little bit different, which is always nice. And the whole idea with our EasyFrames, if you're new to EasyFrames, is that it makes it easy to make a frame. And we like that sort of game. And so simply by cutting out usually the darker colour at the bottom and then the lighter colour on top, we put the two together and you've got this beautiful frame, which is going to be just right for what we want today. Okay. Now we've cut out some, so I've cut out some centres and I've cut out some flowers itself. So I'm just pushing from underneath to push those out because they're quite detailed, but they've come out beautifully. And then my flower 1 and 2. And whilst I'm at it, I think I will just pop the flowers in again and do one more. So I'm not 100% yet sure with that yet. As you know, I like to do it as we go along. The one thing I also think is that the cutouts, waste, make a perfect sentiment carrier, if you see what I mean. So you could put that on the middle of your cards and it would look so lovely just like that. Always, we don't like to be wasteful, and I know that I am, but it is so pretty to have that as your waste. You could make that the center of your card if you're into stamping or anything. It would give a really lovely difference. So that's just for your waste though, really. So now I'm then going to take I'm going to take another piece, which is this, of my duo paper, and I'm going to cut some flowers this side so that I've got that really pretty, I thought I had a bit of tape and I haven't, so a really pretty colour. Pop that in. As it's duo, you can obviously do it either side, so all is well. And then I've got my lovely duo, leaf duo there. And I think, I'm not quite sure what colour I'm going to do that, so I'm not going to cut it out just yet. I'm certainly not going to have a green, but I don't know, it might have a white. Don't know. Think about that in a second. So you see again, that comes out a really pretty colour. And you know that the colours are all going to go together because that's how the system is all done. So let's pop some of these things together so we can see how they go. So I'm just going to put some glue onto the back of my smallest frame, like that. Sorry, I'm glad. Yeah, you would have disturbed me. You would have disturbed me, most definitely. Di's husband is watching and being very quiet. Oh, you husbands, you are good. I've got quite a good one as well. He probably can't hear me. He definitely won't be watching. He's watching Country File or something more exciting. So there's your frame. Obviously, that can go either which way you want. You know, you can either have your curves like that or like that. It doesn't matter whichever way that you like to do it. I'm going to put some flowers obviously on this one. So I think I'm going to put my flowers in a corner that's absolutely square and leave these as a very pretty opposite corners. So I need to pop a little bit of foam on the back of there. So let me just do that. Just going to put a little bit there and there and there. And then just about got enough because I forgot to go and get the new packet out and put that one on there. Let's bring my card base in. Now at this point I need to decide whether I'm top or bottom, so I think I'll have a top fold. And I'm going to pop it on there like that so that it is. Do you know what? I'm tempted, having done that, to do it the other way round. Can you bear with me? Will we be awfully upset if I suddenly think I'm going to put my... So I've changed, I'm just going to try it and see what we think. I've got the larger die. I'm now going to do that in white. Let's just see what we think. And then, so that's, I've done the opposite again. I'm then going to take my smaller die and put that onto the pink. So completely opposite of what I've done. The reason why I'm thinking that that might work better is because I've got a coloured background. But open to offers. Can always use it on something else anyway, so that doesn't matter. And I've got some lovely backgrounds there as well. So let's just see. Umming and ahhing on that one. So we've got that version. I better stick it down otherwise. So this one is, whoops, the sweet pink on the top. I think it's going to look better this way around. Are you all yelling? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I think so. Move over a little bit. That's it. Let's have a look. Having put foam on, that's better, isn't it? That stands out much more. That's what we need, but we need it round that way because I want to put my flowers down here. So yes, very nice, full of foam, and now I haven't got any foam. Or not in here anyway. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I lied. Here we go. So let me just put foam on the back of this one instead. Sorry about that, folks. Too much of a perfectionist. If I don't like it, oh gosh, melted foam. If I don't like it, then it's got to be changed, I'm afraid. Yeah. So the tapered squares were just a little bit different, and just thought that they would go well with some other bits and pieces, but just giving a nicer frame, a slightly different frame. I'm taking the background off the carrier sheet and then making sure I've got it so that my points are bottom left to top right. Oh, better just check I've got the whole thing going up the right way. I have. And pop that into the centre. That's better. That's better. Okay, so then make our flowers up. So I'm going to go one large, then I'm going to put that one on, and then I'm going to put that one in the centre. Potentially. I don't think I'm going to go just that way. Let's have a look. So to do these, I am going to suggest that you stroke each of those little petals from the outer edge to the center. So just give them a little bit of a lift by rolling your ball tool from the tip of your petal into the center. Quite a few to do, I'll give you that. So each one, and then turn it over and go round the bottom of those centers so that you've now got, you've now got the bottom half of a gerbera. So I'm going to do the same with this. Easier to do with paper. I'm going to do the same though, just carefully, a bit more careful with that one. Now I'm going to slightly offset that one to go there. Let's have a look. We might do one of those and maybe a smaller one as well to give you a double center, like in. Plus, as I said, I was going to put in the new crystal gem centers. So the new centers, if you can see it there, are double. They have got 2 rows of jewels. So they've got, in this case, purple, then they've got a clear ring, and then a purple again. So I thought I would see what these like, and I love them. You can hopefully see they're very, very sparkly. They are much larger. They're 1.5 centimeters, just a fraction under. So they're much larger, and therefore they are in pack, to keep the cost down to you. They're in packs of 20 as opposed to packs of 30. Okay. And what I'm thinking of is that in the center there could be rather yummy, I reckon. Yeah. So if we then brought that over to here, you can see what I mean about picking the purple up, the true purple, this colour was called, within the flowers. So now it starts to actually pull together. All right. So let's just, might need to cut another flower out now. Let's just go, oh, a little bit of stroking. I think I might want to have another flower center. So a little bit of a tickle. Oops, careful, because it's only paper, as I say. And bring that around. That one there. Now, because it's a small one, I'm thinking that I might get away with just the single one there and the flower center. I think we will. And I think I need another flower, but I'm just going to do this one. I get carried away with flowers and this sort of card style. It's my favorite one to do. And that needs just a little bit. So I'm going to take another scrap of my paper there and cut out my other gerbera. That's if I knew where it was. Maybe we won't have one because I've lost it already. Don't say that I picked it up and put it away carefully. No, I certainly didn't. Oh, there we are. Oh. So although I don't want 2 flowers, I am going to keep that together. But that's just me. And then what colour do you think that I should do my leaf fronds? I'm thinking white personally, but what do you think? Do you think white? I'll cut them out and we'll have a look. love the way that all these colours match so nicely. It's just a pretty way of doing things. So let's take a leaf frond and cut it from the white. I'm going for the waist, that bit that was in the middle. Can I possibly, without grief? No, is the answer to that, isn't it? They're just not going to fit in there. Never mind. I was only just going to use the waist from it, so all is well. Just pop that through. And then be doing this one as well. Again, just taking that, turning it over, giving it a little tickle. Whoops. That's going to go on there with another one of the centres. I need to do another one of the centres, don't I? So let's put a centre in. And see what you think about the frond. I'm thinking white. Oh. What do you think? I'm thinking white will go quite nicely with that. Yeah? Do you think white? I think that the purple one is too dark if I did that. So that's why I haven't done that. I'm going to grab my sentiment and cut that out of white whilst I'm there too, because I'm thinking that that would look quite good. And cut my flower centres out. Let's grab a bit of tape. Oh, we're agreed. We're agreed. Goes through. Chug, chug, chug. Sue placed an order. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, you'll be coming up to see me, or coming down. You're coming down, aren't you? To see me this coming weekend when I've got a real people workshop, which will be very, very lovely. Always like to see real people. So it's going to be a fantastic day. You've got 2 brand new dies that you will be having in your workshop pack, because we always give away dies or stamps or something. You never just go home with the cards that you've made. You always get something. So it's excellent, I think, value for money. Yeah, just hold on, bear with me here. And yeah, you will be amazed. I'm pretty certain you will love it. Whoops. So this is if we did the sentiment in white. We're certainly not going to do it in pink, because if we did it in pink, you wouldn't see it. I had a scrap of the mauve. What have I done with a scrap of mauve? Because I wasn't quite sure myself. Here we go. And I might even want to do sort of like a shadow. So let's give that a go, and let me grab a piece of white to just do my other sentiment. Not other sentiment, my other leaf. So that's that one. And that's the other one. Nearly there, nearly got all the elements I need. And then comes the fun part of putting it all together. So let me just run those things through. Don't need that one. Don't need that, I don't think. Or that. We'll just put them to one side. Get my other frame, which a couple of bits need to come out of that. And then the other with love. Now, as I said, I've cut this now out of the true purple, and I'm almost certain that to have the true purple as the sentiment colour might be too much, but I'm not 100% sure. And we could do with it being layered up anyway, so we shall see. So that's the one with the white. Oh, can't grab hold of it. Then we've got, oh, I don't know. What do you think, folks? Yeah, silver might work as well. What do we think? Okay, I'll try silver. Yeah, let me grab a bit of silver. See, I do exactly as I'm told, don't I? I pay attention completely. Let me just put that through. It's almost like you're here with me, isn't it? Eh? Almost like you're here with me. I know that isn't offset, but we could do a shadow. And let's just see what silver would look like. We have got silver within sort of the flower. Otherwise, I wouldn't be keen on introducing another colour. But that's just me. But I can get away with it. So I'm going to take those off and then put that one on. I haven't taken all the bits out. Can you see? I must admit, I'm thinking purple, which does seem to be the general consensus. Just purple. Yeah. I think if you were here in real life, you'd be saying it as well. I think just purple, but I am actually going to layer it, so there will be all of the colours in it too. So let's start putting all this loveliness together. So I'm just going to pop my flowers together first and foremost. Now, my big one, I had 2 layers, didn't I? So let's just, first of all, let's put some glue into the bottom flower, which in this case was in the sweet pink, and then put on top of it the flower that I cut from the duo paper. So it's also got that pink in it, that sweet pink, but it's got the mauve in it as well, which the true purple, which I put on the outside. So let's just get them to stay stuck together. Then I've got a sweet pink center, and that's just the plain one. Whoops. Just need to hold that down a second, and I can maneuver that as well whilst I'm holding it down for it to set. And that one there. And then I'm going to use my hot glue gun to add my gems to the center. that's the two smaller ones. Look at them, beautiful. And then my larger one, which I've got the same plan to do that. Get that out of the way, nearly knocking it down. The sweet pink, followed by the duo paper on the top. Just hold those together for a minute. Give them a bit of a wiggle round so that they are properly centered. That's better. And I've gone for 2 centers, but do you know what? I think actually 1 center would be fine. But this time it's the largest center. And then hot glue gun in the center. These jewels do stay on with ordinary glue, but I just want to be quick. And again, just beautiful. Do you know, that almost looks like a passion flower done in that colour, doesn't it? Do you think? Did we agree on the white? I think we did. I think that looks rather nice. So we're going to put the white, take the little bits out. I'm going to add that just up here on that sort of side bit. You know, I'm thinking to myself, which bit did I put glue on? Have I actually put it on any of the bits? That's better. And then I'm going to put this one down here. And so I want glue mainly on that bit. It's going to come along this side here. Now you can see I've got a great big gap, but then that's because I've got a great big flower. So my flower, my biggest one, is going to go into the center there. And because I've got the hot glue gun out, that's the one that I will put in the center. And then I will do the smaller one there. And that one is tucked under very slightly. And then we just need to put together our sentiment. Yeah, I think we've got to go with that, but I am going to double layer it. So I use the white one and I'm just going to put glue onto the front of it. No reason whether you put it onto the front of this one or the back of the other one, to be honest. And then I'll put my purple one absolutely, whoops, over the top. In fact, actually, with a little shadow, potentially, I can get it to stay like that. Let's just stick it down, shall we, Maxine? Yes. I do apologise if you're actually messaging me. I wish there could be like a little Bing thing that messages, because I can't see it as well. But we are just putting up onto the chat part the links direct to these items. And we've also, now I don't know if we're being brave enough, I don't think we are actually, but we are thinking that the links can go on the description when the video is finished, and it's there for everyone to catch up with. I think we're going to have a go at putting the links, direct links, underneath. So normally it just says that they're over on the maximumcraft.com channel website, but we were going to have a go and see if we can be very clever and actually add that to the description box, so that when you go to watch the video, perhaps at a later time, you'll be able to see the direct links. So I've just shadowed those fractionally, just popping glue onto there. Sorry to take so long today. It's a bit of an involved one, but then there's lots, isn't there, on there? And then that can go, oops, straight. And you're not straight. Stay straight. Come on, love. Stay straight. So there you go. There you go. Pop them over there. Let me bring this up so that you can see it. Hopefully, when we've got, I say proper lighting, when we've got lighting on that is showing it a little bit pale on here, that you'll be able to see it in all its glory. Sandra, will you be bringing the embellishments to sell? If I've got any left, yes. But there are lots of new ones that I will be bringing that you will all get first. The people that come into the workshop will get the first dibs on. They will all be available to everybody eventually, but you will get the first dibs on any of those. But so introducing, let's show you again what we've got. We've got the tapered square EasyFrames, which are these here. So we've got two corners are square, but these two are nicely rounded, giving a really pretty edge. We've got the Sentiment with Love, which is one die that's joined, but it comes out as two different ones here. Nice size, about 8 centimeters altogether and about 3.5 centimeters high. So it's quite a nice size. We've got the old version, modified, of the leaf frond duos, but these are fractionally bigger, so they're about that much bigger all the way around, about an inch and a centimetre and a half bigger all the way around. We have got the Gerbera, which is pretty magnificent. I can't wait to use that and lots of things. I like that sort of design. And twinkling away there, we've got the new double crystal flower gems. We've only got them available in purple at the moment because I needed to see what they were like, because I won't sell you anything that I don't think that is very nice, but I do like those. So I will be getting them in different colours, but not just yet. We'll be getting them. Okay, and all using the duo paper pack Spring Meadow and charming check. So there you go. So I do hope that you have liked spending your time with me today, and I do appreciate you spending your time with me today. Thank you very much to Maximum Crafts for popping on all of the links, and we will do something about trying to put them on at the bottom of here as well. And if you have liked what you've seen, it would be really good if we could have a few thumbs up along this bar down here somewhere, or comments. We always love your comments as well. And there you go. So I'll be back on Wednesday this week, and I'm going to do a smaller card. So I'm going to do a 6x6 with the tapered square EasyFrames, so you can see what they look like then. And I'll be incorporating other things with it. So nothing brand new then, just looking at the different ideas that we can do, and hopefully maybe even some of them, they're all ready to go. So maybe even some people might have had luck of having them pop through your letterbox by then. Oh, before I go, just wanted to say thank you to all the people that joined me on an online workshop yesterday afternoon, despite the heat, because I think most of us nearly melted away. I know I certainly did. And it's always hard to sort of do something like that when you are so blooming hot. Well, it is for me, but we made some fantastic cards. And yeah, this is one of the ones that I made. It's not the one that I made on the class. This was the one that I did for everybody, but we had a fantastic time being, I mean, what a difference. Lovely and pastel and blah, 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 and happy birthday. So yeah, we had a great time. So thank you for those people that joined me then. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday if you can. Take care till then, and thank you, as I said, for joining me. Bye.